celebrities already. So we don't need that stuff. So we are live.
Hello, Pepe.
Hello, how you doing?
More or less. Last week I was very ill with fever and I have to
Fever,
eat.
Saturday night fever, or another kind of fever.
Ah, this. My fever was very bad and I was very tirado. Lied.
Tired,
Lied.
lying down
Lied on
on bed.
bed all the weekend and middle next week. Thursday I was very upset.
I like when I'm like that. I cannot get out of bed. I take the laptop and I play chess.
Yeah, I try. If you want my profile, you will see very clear down of my points. This is because I was playing with terrible headaches. I can be focused.
Then play casual.
I lost a lot.
And you don't lose
Yeah,
points.
but I click the button. I don't see what I what I am doing. After that, I lost a lot of game. I mean, in 12 May, I lost 30 points. This is a lot of points. 5 wins and 7 lose. Yeah.
What?
After that, I come back to send to the win.
You already played 600 games in Lichess.
Yeah, a lot of.
That's a good number.
Yeah.
Not quite like my number, but
I think you have more than 1,000.
more than 1,000.
Yeah, 1,000.
Yes,
Easy.
more.
And 10,000.
Keep-
And 10,000 maybe.
more,
More
yes. The other day I tweeted that I reached 20,000 games.
20,000.
And now I'm in 22,000 or so. Let me. Hey, Colombo is here.
Hello, Colombo.
Good to see you too.
22,
22,107
127. Okay.
and 27. Yeah.
Your diagram is very crazy.
Eh?
Your diagram of
Yeah, because
points.
I play
evolution.
all variants.
Yeah.
Every single variant.
Yeah.
Except this one. What is this?
Point red. Anti-chess, not.
Yes, maybe anti-chess. Yes.
King of the hill, maybe.
Maybe. No, anti-chess. It should be anti-chess. Yeah, the one that I play the less,
Yeah.
probably.
You have a lot of prize
Yeah, I have 4 cups.
and wins.
Colombo has 1,700 games.
Yeah.
Let me brag a little. Last week I had 6 cups. Now I have 4.
Only in tournaments or
No,
for
this
other
is
reasons?
for the global rankings of
okay.
each variant. So I'm in
All your activity.
yes, top 100 in Racing Kings.
Yeah.
Top 100 in Rapid. Top 100 in 3 check. And top 100 in Orde after yesterday's games.
You get a lot of points.
But I'm in place like 99, I think, or
You get a lot of.
I can see it. Yeah, I'm in
Hard.
place 98 in Orde.
But, I discovered it today. Maybe.
But for example, King of the Hill, I think I should be in the rankings. Although last week I didn't play for the last 2 weeks or so, so that's why I'm out of the rankings. But if I play with one single game,
yeah.
I would be back in the ranking, I think.
And training, you are in 2410. Okay, good number.
Well, where?
In training, 2410.
Ah, yes, training. Yeah,
Last week when
not so great.
Last week when I was watching your streaming and asked you about 2Ks was because I didn't hear before you are doing. I linked you in your stream, but I not focused on it and I listened to you 2K and this was rare for me because you never talk about the rating. You always say the rating is not important.
Yeah, but what was the? I don't follow you.
I asked you in chat
Yeah?
if you want to get a Chucky
Ah,
of rating, and you were very strange about the question. And this from understanding, malentendido, and
Misunderstanding.
because I didn't focus it in your stream. When you try to do various things at the same time, it's difficult.
Tell me about it. Colombo says I don't like anti-chess, but I have games with him. That's true. Although-
In last tournament I
No,
played
I think
against him.
last month I played some anti-chess. I think it's one of those variants I don't play very often, but when I play like 100 games in a row, and then
What
I learn something.
what do you have to do in anti-chess?
In anti-chess you have to lose.
You have
Colombo, do you like to challenge Quartillo to an anti-chess
and there aren't
game so that we can...
there aren't chess variant chess stalemate
Stalemate. No, we
to get being stalemate.
Yeah,
I am the king.
you are the king, yes. We should ask for it. We should ask for it. Yeah, okay. So Colombo, I think he's gonna challenge.
Okay.
So let me
I don't know what I have to do.
let
but,
me explain the rules. It's
okay.
very easy. You have to lose all of your pieces.
It's funny.
If you lose all of
Easy.
your pieces, you win. If you are forced to take all of your opponent's pieces, you lose.
And he is
And-
forced to take it if
Yes.
he can't.
If you can take a piece, you must take it.
Oh, okay.
Although if you can take several, so let's accept him. If
You have to take all the piece.
no, if you can take several, you need to
You
pick.
choose, you choose.
You can choose. That's the where the strategy is.
Okay.
So I'll give you the mouse, and I'm gonna
It's very
just
crazy.
let you play with Colombo. Ooh. So now your bishop is developed. So if he puts a pawn on g4, for example, you have to take it, or you have to take that pawn, and now your queen can take on d2 as well. Yeah,
And I can move.
but
the
hey, you're
bishop.
developing very well.
I can move the bishop to for. Hey.
Now, for example, you have to choose here. You can take the pawn on b3
I-
or the pawn on
I
d2.
prefer this.
Well, I don't know what's best.
I prefer this. He must take.
He can take your pawn also on c4 instead of taking the queen. Because checks are not important here. You can even take the king and the game is not over. Ah, there's another important rule in anti-chess. You can promote to a king. When you promote a pawn, you can choose queen, knight, bishop, rook, or king. And sometimes it's useful to promote to a king because kings are interesting in the endgames.
Wait, I can
You have to take.
I only have. It's crazy.
Now queen a4. Oh, I think you are losing by force. Ah no, he had to take there. Okay, but still, I think you are losing. Yeah, this is painful. Now you're going to have to take,
With the rook.
and then next move you have to take
Take
the
the
pawn, or yeah,
And if
and so on and so forth.
he moved the knight here.
Yes. I'm not sure if that's the best. Ah, yes, and yes, and now king d1. King d1 you take, and king c1. That would be that would be my. Okay, now he pushes the f pawn. Okay, so that you can take on e3. But yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, you can take the pawn instead of the bishop, so that you
And
that
he takes my rook.
yeah, that way you gain initiative because now it's him forced to take your pawn on f7 or your rook. Now he's gonna have to take on f7, so and defend that pawn. Yes,
Okay. Very strange.
you need to undefend so that you are not forced to take back. So he's gonna take your knight and defend it, and defend your knight. Yes, you see, you are learning the.
Okay, the idea.
The idea. He's gonna take your rook. Why do you defend the rook?
Okay.
It's anti-chess, not chess.
I wanted to must.
Yeah, you went one step ahead of your.
We need to repeat the game. Oh my god.
Now you're losing. E4, then you take on G2, the rook,
Oh
the
my
knight,
God.
everything. Yeah, he can. You are going to just move that bishop. He can force you to take everything with that. Oh, that was a mistake by Colombo, because now he's gonna take back.
Okay.
You are still in the game, but it's not easy. I think what I like the most in this variant are the endgames. The endgames are very interesting. You're not thinking a lot. I would block that pawn. Not now. You have.
I'm
Okay,
going
now.
to promote.
Yeah, but what do you pick? Okay. Now he can push f6 and you have to take.
Yeah.
And now rook g1.
Here, I have to take with this.
In this variant, if you cannot move, you win also. So stalemate is a win. Now, no. You're gonna lose if you do that. He's gonna play king c1. No. He's threatening to play king c1 or king c2, and you have to
Here.
take it. Yes. So
but
do it.
he can put it.
Yes.
He can.
No checks in this game, but you can do the same to him.
Oh my god. Okay. This is strange.
For example, you can move this king to g6, and then he has to take. Oh, that was. Why do you do that? Now bishop g5 or bishop g7.
He put rook here. I have to take.
You have to take it now. Yeah, you're lost here. Totally lost. Don't move that pawn. Don't move that pawn, because then king c3 wins on the spot. Don't move that knight. Now you're losing. Yes, okay. It's going to be hard to force him to take all of your pieces. Especially if he goes... Be careful with what you're doing. No, that's a blunder. No.
Man, I have to keep two
You had
squares
time to
empty.
think. What?
Oh my god. Now,
GG Colombo. You can offer the rematch if you
okay.
want. Okay, for your first game, it's not so bad.
¿Qué dices, hombre? Are you crazy?
It's not so bad. Hey, John, this is Quartillo. Quartillo
Hi.
is
A newbie chess player. Very newbie.
learning chess.
Yeah. Man.
You have to take. You have to take. Good afternoon, Nikolai. Only move. And now. Yeah, but
No, I tried to undefend the knight.
But he can do bishop h3. Why would you undefend the knight if the knight is not attacked? What's the purpose? I don't understand bishop e6. He could go bishop h3. Probably better than bishop there.
No, because he takes.
Yeah.
He take here.
Okay, g4 you could have done it in the previous move. Now the knight is going to be defended.
Oh.
Yeah, now you have to be careful, because Okay, good one, good one. Now he has to take queen or rook. Okay, only move. Now rook c8 maybe. Not necessary. Yeah, you have to take. Now king d7, pawn to c6. I'm seeing his plan. Probably pawn to c6. Yeah.
It's very frustrating. You
You
don't
can,
have. You don't have.
you can still win this one.
I don't have choice. I have to take a lot of piece.
Never play f6.
Never play f6.
Now what? Okay, you see that. Good. And still you are gonna do it?
No, because he okay, I am misunderstanding you.
I like it because now a5 makes a lot of sense. And he's listening, so he's gonna do a5.
Don't worry.
a5 threatens a4, and a5 was not possible because of b4, but now it's possible because you defended b4. Okay, h5. Wow, you calculated all the line? g5 takes, you have to take on h5, and then bishop h1 and you win. Ah, you're so smart.
Huh?
You saw the whole line, you're so smart. I like it. Hello, Alas.
I have to take a take. Oh my god.
If he plays g5 and then you take on h5, you have bishop h1 and then he has to take everything. Okay, he played a5 now, and he's threatening to play a4 and you have to take with the bishop, so changing diagonal is usually better than blocking, because now whenever you move the bishop, pawn to a4 will force you to take.
Yeah.
So your bishop is frozen there.
I can. No, because I have to go here.
Yeah, blocking pawns is not a good strategy in anti-chess, I think. Okay. Okay. Oh, he had played e6 in the previous move, so instead of king e2 you had before, not anymore. Bishop c6, what do you think about bishop c6? Now he's gonna play knight c6 followed by a4.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, knight c6 you have to take, a4 you have to take.
Here?
Yeah.
And after that I can
Bishop b4
hide my
or bishop a3.
Hide my bishop.
Why? Why 4?
Don't use it.
Yeah, but this is about losing the pieces, not about preserving them.
Stop suicide piece, Colombo.
You have to take. Maybe you have to take. And I think it's a forced win already for him. Yeah, g6 or e5 in each order. g6 you take, e5 you take, maybe not, f5 first. Yeah, f5. Now you can still not lose if you take with the pawn. No, if you do that, you lose.
But if anyway,
because if you take with the pawn,
he takes and I take.
And you take on h5.
Okay. And
but still you're gonna lose in 2 moves. Because there's no way you can escape.
And if he takes here.
If you take there, yeah, taking there is best. Yeah, of course. And then king d3. You can win this. After he takes, which is first. No, king d3, king d3. King d3, d3 to force him to take. Yes, king d3, bishop e2, rook f1.
Bishop e2.
Yes.
Here.
Yes. Absolutely. You see the pattern.
Bishop
and
e2.
rook f1 or rook d1, probably rook d1 better. Or
D1.
I don't know.
Here. Yeah.
No, rook f1 better, because if he promotes to a king... Ah, no, it's the same, it's the same.
He has to take
Yeah, but don't defend the pawn. Yes, move that pawn, so that you cannot...
here.
No, 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 no. The pawn on d2 is defended. If he takes it, you have to take the queen.
Ah.
Prevent that by moving the pawn. You see?
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes I lost on my.
Now he has to take or the pawn or the
Here,
bishop.
Here.
But with the queen is very, very...
I think bishop.
Oh, he
dead.
accidentally promoted to a queen. It's very rare to promote to a queen in anti-chess. Now it's probably losing for him.
I think bishop here is good in d2.
Okay, now you have to force him to take all of your stuff.
d2.
That's
Here,
a possibility. b3 is another
here,
one.
Here.
f3 another one. For example, f3 followed by b3.
I think here is the key, because he has to take.
It's the same.
And after that, he has to move all the pieces.
It's the same.
Okay,
Yeah, it's the same.
I think it's the better. After.
Yeah, but you need to keep moving the pawn.
Yeah, it's good because
f3, f4 is
here,
better.
Here, and here.
But then he's not going to be forced to take your b pawns. If you push b5, queen takes f2, b6, queen takes h4. Ah, b4 then. You can still win.
But I have to move. I need to move one of these pieces.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I think
you need to calculate.
I think this is the only piece I can move.
Any of them win. But okay, move that. That wins.
I think. Because he take here.
He takes...
Okay.
Ah, yes, because you have h5 and f3.
Here.
Yeah. If queen takes
And
b2,
here.
f3.
b2, f3. Here.
No, or f4, better.
Here.
Now, he's gonna have to take on h4 or b2. What do you prefer?
He take here.
I think I would play b3. b3?
b3.
Yeah, b3 is nice. It's cute. b3. Only move queen takes h4. b4.
And after that he has to do... Okay, win. Yeah, good.
Good job. With a little help.
Yeah, a lot of help. It's a crazy game.
So you like anti-chess?
I get 181 points, my god.
Oh, it was rated. Ooh, I shouldn't have helped you.
Yeah.
But he made the challenge.
Yeah.
Rated.
Don't you prefer chain to casual? I
Yeah.
think so.
Alas is challenging you to casual anti-chess.
Who is Alas?
The other guy in the chat.
Okay, now Alas, and after that we come back.
Yes,
Colombo.
John, report Quartillo's account. When you report the cheating, please remember it's
Hey!
Quartillo's account, not mine.
What are you saying?
Okay, this is casual, so I can help you here.
No, I know. I am not moving.
Do you want to play hand and brain in anti-chess?
Okay, you are the brain now.
Yeah, sometimes it's a first move, but okay, let's do it. I'm the brain now. Pawn. Pawn. What was that? King. What is this gambit black is playing called? I don't know. Rook. Ah, he didn't take the king. Rook. Bishop.
Bishop. Here.
Not good.
Here. Here.
I was thinking bishop a6, but okay.
A6.
Yeah, you remember the goal of this game?
Okay.
King.
Sorry.
King. Now this is a tough one, but I will say bishop again. Yes. Bishop.
We have to take.
Yes. Pawn. Queen. Only move.
Here, no?
Only move. You are forced to take.
Ah, I hang. Okay. I lost my.
Hmm. That's a possibility, but then c2, I don't know. I will say, and then h6 is a problem. I will say bishop.
Bishop.
I wanted to change diagonal. We still have the same problem. Okay, pawn. Bishop next. It's forced. I wanted to change diagonal to prevent we having to take there. Okay, never mind. And now we cannot undefend in time the knight, so... Huh. But there's no problem. He has the same problem with his knight, so... pawn. Rook. Pawn. Bishop.
Bishop. Bishop. Bishop. Bishop. Bishop.
Remember the goal of this game. We want to lose our pieces.
Okay, I see you.
Bishop f8.
Yeah.
He had to take it on f8.
Ah, with the rook. Okay.
Why do you threaten a piece in anti-chess?
I
Why?
was- no,
Why do you threaten?
I was thinking.
Anyway, bishop. Bishop.
I was thinking of to force to take us with the knight, but I don't think he.
We're still running out of pieces. Maybe we are lucky. Bishop.
We have to take first.
And
Take,
let's see what
take.
does he takes. I think I'm gonna say pawn anyway. To both moves. Pawn. Yes, we're fine. Pawn. Because b6 is attacked by two, by king and pawn, so we're winning. Pawn. That's
win.
Yeah, that's another rule. You want to attack pieces or squares when they are defended by at least two pieces.
Yeah.
Because then you are not taking material the opponent is taking back.
Okay.
GG, alas. Rematch. It's a draw if pieces can move? No. If pieces can not move, it's a win for the side that cannot move.
Yeah.
He offers the rematch.
Accept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now I'm the
You are
hand.
the hand. Ooh, we are going to lose.
Okay, tell me.
Pawn.
We have another challenge from Colombo. Anti-chess rated. Again.
You are crazy.
Only moves, I can do them.
Yeah, you can do it. You will see it earlier than me.
Oh, by the way, let me change here. We were to the bigger board. Now?
Rook. Bishop.
Okay. Only move.
Bishop. Uh, pawn. Bishop.
Calculate here, takes, he takes there. Yeah. Forced.
Yeah.
Because this is a little bit annoying for him if he has to grab everything.
Bishop.
Yes. Actually, I did it wrong. Okay, still a game. Yo yo yo. JJ 2051. Only move.
Yeah, good. Pawn.
Okay. Pawn. Gonna take the knight there, and we have a problem there.
Queen. Or
Yes.
wait.
You said queen. Let's do queen. Let's do it with the queen. We're gonna have a problem here on b2.
Pues I think queen. I think it's better. The rook is height, eh?
Yeah, but we are gonna have to take on b2.
Yeah, it's.
I prefer to take with a rook than with a queen because the queen is much easier to attack stuff with the queen.
We have more possibilities to attack. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now tell me, queen or pawn?
Queen.
He has only one legal move, I think.
Queen.
Calculating. This is easier, right? This is
First with the rook.
yeah. This is game over. I think we're winning here. If you say the proper piece now.
Rook.
Yes.
Yeah. All in a row. Rook.
Here, for example, yeah.
Rook.
Now I can choose. I see 3 winning moves.
Whatever you want. Whatever you want.
Okay, the closest one. I'm lazy.
Okay, good game. It's funny.
GG, alas.
Yeah.
Chain pawning. Yeah, that's a chain.
Yeah, Canepo. Colombo, we have a.
Colombo, if you make it rated,
Do you want? Are you sure you don't want to play ranked? For me, it's okay. I don't know.
then I cannot help Quartillo. To be fair, if
Yeah.
if you do it rated, but if you do it casual, we can do this Brain and Hand.
Yeah.
Brain and Hand. Brain and Hand.
Rated. Okay, rated.
Okay.
No problem.
Then it's you on your own.
I'm going to lose.
I will refrain from
This is my guy.
certainly.
This is my
Let's see
guy.
if you learned something.
I don't know. I don't learn
You don't
a
learn.
lot.
C3, B6, F3, Bishop A6,
I have to take
C4,
a
Bishop
lot
takes
of
C4.
pawns. I have to take a lot of pawns.
Bishop A6, what a move.
I wanted to lose my bishop, but I have to take
But
the
okay,
pawns.
you took pawns, now his pieces are getting opened. Took with the king, smart guy. That is an active king. King d4 now. You play anti-chess
Very bad.
very with developing moves. It's strange. But maybe it's okay. Colombo says he doesn't mind that we do hand and brain, but it's not for you, it's for Lichess actually. It's against the rules to play on others' account behalf. I mean, rated games on Lichess, it's against the rules if I help you play a rated game.
Yeah, it's gambling.
Especially because I'm supposed to be better than you.
Yeah, a lot.
If you help me, maybe we can argue that's not.
You can take the risk. You can take the risk.
That's not unfair, but
I have to take. Okay.
John John says, how is he supposed to put you in check with no king? Yeah, because in anti-chess there are no checks. But he's joking with Colombo's name, who is don't put me in check.
Yeah.
Only move. Nice one. Alas says he opened a tournament, an anti-chess tournament. Only move. Only move. Only move.
What?
Now this is the interesting part of the game.
Ah, man.
Wow.
Fuck.
What? Okay.
He didn't see it. here, take. You don't have to take. 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 Okay.
Yeah, another thing I like of anti-chess is sometimes you have to calculate, but all the lines are so forcing. They are all straight out. Like, I didn't like your move at all. Unless you calculated everything. You're winning. Good job. Good job.
It's okay. Here, take. After that, force here. 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 No. No.
You have 4 minutes and a half. Don't don't hurry.
Ah, okay.
You can do it.
I find the solution.
You can do it.
I find it.
Okay, you found one solution. Okay. There were like a million solutions there.
Yeah, I don't know. I see it.
I mean, GG, Colombo.
What's the other?
You just have to move the bishop so that he takes here. Just don't put it here. And don't put it
But the problem is
here.
if I put the bishop in d6, after that I have to move.
Yeah, don't put it here. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
But for example, you can put it here, no problem. Because if he takes, then you put it here.
Okay.
And even you can put it here. If he takes, you put it here.
Okay.
Actually, I think it's a good rule when you play Bullet to have this knowledge. When this piece is forced to take something, threatening it is good. Because the piece has to leave the square, and the next move you can put your piece there and he has to take back.
I lost. Can you repeat, please?
When a piece is forced to move,
Yeah.
it's good to threaten it.
Why?
Because the piece has to move. So the piece has to leave the square, and the next move will be bishop f6.
But are you talking about anti-chess or
Anti-chess,
okay.
yes.
I was thinking
No,
you are talking in
no,
anti-chess.
as a general concept in anti-chess.
Okay, yeah.
If this piece is forced to move,
Yeah.
you threaten the piece, and then when he takes, you replace.
Because you create a chain.
Yeah, and this is good in Bullet because you can pre-move those moves. You threaten the piece and you pre-move bishop f6. No matter which move, he's gonna have to take. Good game there.
I was lucky.
I thought you calculated everything.
But in the other case, I calculate. I was thinking about
Here, this move.
Yeah, I calculate. Previously, I put the knight to force to avoid the force with rook. I don't calculate the knight could be in g4, but Colombo didn't see it.
Yeah, because here g4 was.
Yeah, Colombo didn't see it. I was trying to.
Yeah, I didn't think about h4, but it's a good move. It's a forced win. Here I would just consider moving the rook out. He has to take.
To avoid force with the rook. Yeah.
Then forcing him to take, then forcing him to take everything.
Yeah.
But your solution was winning.
I see the pawn. Okay.
We won.
Two challenges.
Two more challenges.
Now I think
they are casual. We can go back to hand and brain.
Yeah.
If you want to keep doing anti-chess.
No. We can play last one, two last one.
Okay.
Games. Two last games. After that we.
Okay. Do you want the hand or the brain?
I don't remember the last time. You was the hand. I now I am the hand.
Okay.
You are the brain.
Okay. Pick Lasse Andersen, which I'm not sure, but I think it's John John. So pawn. never play f6. Oh, good one. Pawn.
No, not good idea.
Pawn.
Not good idea.
But you're doing a good job not developing the rest. This is not how it starts. It's how it finishes.
I know it. But it's annoying.
Sometimes you have
It's annoying.
one pawn left and the opponent has a lot of pieces and you end up losing because he forces you to take everything.
And sometimes I won games because the other guy thought I was totally loose and
Pawn.
he undistract, unfocused. Sorry, he needs to take. Okay.
Yeah, queen. Yeah, I prefer
okay.
the pawn to b4 because he had.
Yeah,
But,
here.
yeah,
Okay.
forced.
Okay. Yeah, forced to take.
No, you can choose 3 pawns to take now.
I think
The a7 one is attacked also.
Yeah.
But still his move. And we can also take the bishop. Anyway, queen is forced, so it's your choice. Your call.
What is the option? Here, force, here, down. I think it's better.
Queen.
He has 2 options.
Why don't you take the pawn instead?
With the...
Yeah, now...
we have a problem.
Queen. Nice. At least you didn't take the bishop. Okay, now... bishop.
In this variant is more easy. Follow your instructions. Not totally easy, but more easy.
Follow?
Your instructions.
Especially when there's only moves. I'm gonna say... This is nice. I'm gonna say... pawn. His bishops are terrible. They are gonna have to take a lot of stuff. They are way too active. I'm gonna say another pawn. Okay. Okay, and now we need to move bishop. Okay, not bad. Knight. There's one knight move, and all the other knight moves, I think they are not good.
Here.
And you have 2 knights.
I have... Okay. This is very clear for me now.
I
was thinking... I forget we have tonight.
Yeah. Okay, so he's gonna have to take there. I'm gonna say... knight?
Knight.
Yes.
Here not, because we forced to take.
Of course. Pawn. Pawn. Bishop. Okay, good one. Knight. Good one. Now be careful, bishop.
Bishop.
Yeah.
No, I don't. If I put here, he can choose.
If you put it
J1.
there, I'm not sure. You basically need to waste a tempo. Be careful.
Yeah.
Okay, and bishop.
Take.
The final move is bishop.
Good.
This isn't going according to plans, said John John. Yeah, it was a forced win for white.
Good game, John.
You see how the bishops... He was basically forced. From this point on, he was lost. We forced all black's moves from here on.
Bishop black bishop, sorry. Take a lot of piece.
Yeah, the bishops are so good in regular chess, but not here.
Okay.
Okay, so the final one with Colombo?
Yes, last one with Colombo.
And then we do... Then we learn something.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm the hand.
Boom.
Because he defended these two squares, so not a problem.
Boom.
Let's do the same the other side. We are doing a good job not developing any of the bishops.
Boom.
Okay.
I don't know what we have to do.
Okay, let me think. I don't know. I don't know.
Knight.
Controlling the center.
Let me. Knight.
Pre-move.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the only move.
Boom.
Nah. Only move. Bishop takes a3.
Yeah, he takes.
Let's see what he takes with. Because knight, rook.
Rook.
Okay, that way. I prefer to give up the bishop first. And then do the rook thing. Okay.
Bishop. No. If we take, if we first take the bishop, that after that we have to take the rook.
Yeah, but here we're going to have to take it anyway.
Okay. Then, well, we are going to lose the bishop.
Okay, then I'm gonna move bishop, but I think this was much better to force him to take here.
But if he take our pawn, we have to take with
Yeah,
the queen.
and then he has to take after we take the pawn on d6.
Okay.
Never mind. Only move, I take.
See you. Chain. You are a crazy fan of chain.
I think this is only move.
Yeah. After that, he lost a lot of pawns.
Which is good for him.
Yeah. A lot of piece we have to take now.
Yeah, no problem. This is very defended, so not a problem.
Queen.
So it's the only move, right?
It's good for us.
Now it's turning here, but it's not easy to defend.
Pawn. Pawn. I
Okay.
think it's better for us.
No, I prefer the other line
He moves
because
rook.
then we can
Okay,
chain
okay,
his
okay,
pawn.
okay. I only was thinking.
And now he can take
on
here.
H.
Actually, yeah.
I think
We're
he
probably
was.
losing
I
now.
think he is going to take on H.
Okay, only move.
H8. Sorry.
Rooks are not so bad in endgames, in anti-chess, but I guess we're gonna lose both of them in the next two moves. With luck. Actually, no, we're lost. Now I'm seeing we're lost here.
I don't think he's going to do this move.
That's winning on the spot.
I don't.
Even this one also.
I don't.
Because then we have to take. You see what I'm saying?
I hope he move all the pieces except this.
Good news is you will not need to name the piece because it's going to be all forced.
Oh man.
This is only move.
Yeah. We are lost. Totally lost. Yeah.
There's still some hope
We have to
because
take,
of this pawn here.
we have to take at least.
It was better the other move because now
We have to take 2 piece more. Sure.
we can take here. Okay, rook,
Pawn.
and
Pawn, no, he's forced to take us.
I think this is the clever way to do it.
Take,
You will see. Because now
Force with the other.
and we are going to have initiative.
Yeah.
Or not. Or not. Yeah.
We have to take the king.
Or the bishop. Yeah, I miscalculated.
If we take the king, what's happening? Take the pawn after that, take the bishop, only the bishop. But he moved the king. Rook.
Yes, of course, rook.
Yeah,
but I'm calculating.
I think it's better bishop, eh?
Now I'm expecting this. But maybe this also works. Maybe it's even better. Okay, only move. Only move.
No.
Only move.
Ah,
And
we have to avoid.
oh! He pushed only once. He pushed only once. So now,
Promote.
tell me then the piece. This is hand and brain.
Yeah.
Remember?
I am thinking. I can, but he stopped it. We lost. Rook.
Rook.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay, let's do it this way then.
King.
You want to lose?
If he takes.
If he takes, I take.
Pawn. Yeah.
Okay.
I was thinking the chain, but the other way. Ta. To continue the.
But this is still a complex ending. We cannot do a chain here. We have a pawn up there. We need to be precise now. We need to calculate.
Knight.
Knight. Okay. I see what you want to do, but it's not working. So.
Why not? Because
we lost.
We need one. We need one square more. King.
I don't like it.
if he promotes, wins.
With us promoting up there, I think he does. Calculate. Okay, I'm gonna move the king. Well, let me calculate. This is bad news. Okay, after the game, I'm gonna teach you something about endgames.
This is the only option, no?
This we are losing. Here.
Oh, I don't know what
Pong.
to do now.
Okay.
Okay, he promotes. He can checkmate.
No, there's no checks in this game.
Now he has to promote
Yeah.
and try to lose the piece anyway.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
He can promote to king, rook, knight, or bishop.
We are lost.
Not yet, because I'm sort of trying to build something, but yeah, probably losing.
Yeah,
Probably losing. Rook. Yeah, of course.
No, we don't have a choice. Pawn.
Why pawn? You want to lose.
No, but if the king only have to move one square.
He's threatening this.
No.
If you say pawn, yes. If he does that move, he wins.
I was thinking he's going to be close to our king.
No, but this is the threat. So we cannot move a pawn. Because if we move this pawn, he has this at least.
Knight. Okay.
He's gonna do that. King at least saves the game for now. You see that we need to do this. I mean,
okay. Sorry. King. Sorry. Okay. After that, he take the other pawn. After that.
And now we need to calculate because here, and we have a chance with this. And if we bring the knight, I think we don't have a chance because takes here, takes push here, and we lose.
No,
Yeah.
Fito.
I think we have a chance with this, but
yeah, try. After take the pawn, we'll take other the pawn, and we need to move the knight.
Pawn,
of course. Knight.
Let's try this.
And now it's a crazy hand.
He's probably winning because the rook is more flexible. But still, from here, we cannot reach any of these, so he has to be careful. There's one very easy way to do it. He has a very clear winning move. That's threaten the knight. The same as I told you before. If you threaten the piece has to move. And
yeah, come back to the same square.
So, GG Colombo.
Yeah, good game.
Yeah, we were losing in all the lines here. Because this, he takes, this, he takes, we need to push. And then rook, rook. Pepe told me that. Move where the knight moved away from. Yeah. But, yeah, some important things about endgames. Well, we did something wrong already. Or not. Okay, that was my bad. Maybe yeah, rook a5 was better. I'm saying now.
Okay.
To have the pawn away. Yeah.
But we have to take the pawn.
Because what I wanted to show does not work with the king here.
But we have to take the pawn in return. He wins.
Black is winning here according to the computer. And I think black is winning. But if we do this way, now the thing that I wanted to show is that in general I want to promote to a rook as soon as possible.
Because
that's a general concept. Because Then
he
we can-
only can take with one
A rook can choose
way.
files and ranks,
Yeah.
and with just a pawn, as soon as possible, as soon as we promote, we are gonna have 3 tempi to maneuver with a rook. And the rook is very flexible.
And you are not forcing to take the piece with a queen, for example, with the same queen. Okay, you promote to rook because the rook only have to take in his own row.
It's flexible but not as powerful as the queen, yes.
Yeah.
But also the
That is good
queen
for us
works
now.
sometimes.
I mean, I understand because you need to take.
When you have more pieces versus a pawn, you promote to a rook. When you have less pieces but you have to promote, you usually promote to a king because the king is easier to get rid of. And the king versus the pawn has, I don't know if I can show it. Okay, as if, for example, in the game was this. Let's suppose he has more pieces, and we want to get rid of this king. The easy way against a pawn is to put in these 2 squares. If you put the king here, no matter what, you are going to force your opponent's pawn to take the king.
Why?
Because you are threatening this, and if the pawn pushes, you can move here.
Ah, okay, you can.
So yeah, it's a typical maneuver when there are endgames with king versus pawns to try to reach for these squares to give the king up.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of theory in anti-chess.
This variant is funny, but you need to change your mental.
Your mind, as any variant.
Yeah.
Okay, what do we learn today?
Endgames. I am not good in endgames.
Okay, I like that. Let's review some basic endgames.
I'm study, I think.
No, study is study, but I want
to have
the analysis board.
Like a guide.
Yeah, but I don't have any prepared.
Okay.
I think.
No, I think I have done some of the are available on the platform.
Yes, there are a lot of them out there, but we can just make up some position.
Okay.
Make up. I think that's
setup.
Because
no, if I say
no, if I say also that, but okay.
I think setup is more correct. More exactly, or exact, or accurate, no? Accurate is the proper way.
Let's start with a very basic clearboard, very basic endgame. So one that you should probably already know is this one. Continue from here, play with the machine.
Last week I lost one game with this.
You're going to be playing against Stockfish level 8. That's the highest rating.
And the other game was very rude with me.
Why?
I don't know. I offered him twice draw and he didn't.
Okay, you're playing against Stockfish level 8, 2600 rating. But good news is you are winning here. So
I am winning.
Of course. What do you think?
I have a pawn, but I don't know.
Colombo says, I always lose in this situation with the Stockfish. Oh, okay, it's a draw already. Good job. 2 moves. 2 moves take you to make a draw. I can tell you this is a draw already. You can play on forever, but it's already a draw. I think we learned these concepts.
Well, he can take it, but he can put here, and after that take the pawn. Okay, we are lost.
Well, it's not about keeping or saving the pawn, it's about promoting it. There's no way you are going to promote it. Never, ever, once you lost the position. You remember the opposition? You don't. Okay. We're gonna see that.
I can move the king here. Poof, I lost.
Absolutely. I mean, lost not. You cannot lose this.
Man. Okay, we can start again. If you say it's going to be
Yeah,
draw,
because if you push it, there's a moment you are going to stalemate him. There's no way you can put the king in front of it now. So this is going to be a stalemate. I studied the computer to know how to win this, but I still can't do it. Okay. If
show us how we have to do to try to win. I don't
Okay.
ask you win, but try.
we learned one concept far away, long time ago, about the position of the kings.
Yeah.
If the kings are facing each other, the losing side is the one that has to move. So the best move in this position is king to e6. That's the best move. If you get the position, you win, but it's not legal move. So first you do the distant opposition, and you did it right here. Okay, but now after this, you need to go here. You need to keep the opposition.
To get one squares empty around your pawn. Okay.
And I mean, even this should be winning, but you push the pawn and allowed him to win the opposition.
Yeah.
So now there's no way to make progress.
We need to keep far the other king from our pawn.
Yes. How can I set it up again? Because if I do rematch, we are going to be black here. But I can do rematch.
The rematch.
Abort and rematch.
Yeah.
Abort and rematch. You want to try again?
I think the basic idea you said now.
So white copies black. Oh, you lost with the opposition. Okay.
Here.
Of course.
But we don't have to take in front.
How?
Here, the king. Is it bad or it's good?
It's not bad.
Now
but you can make progress in different way. Because now you are gonna dance forever.
You advise move the pawn here.
I would advise to move it one square.
One.
Yeah, because if you move it two, it's a draw.
Okay, the king goes back.
Yeah, but if you move it one and he puts the king in front, now he's been tricky. He doesn't put the king on e7, he puts it on e8. Why there?
To keep this file open.
But you first need to push the black's king out of the way of the pawn.
Here then. Or here. I don't.
Almost close.
No, I don't.
The opposition. Come on, the opposition.
Here.
Of course.
Keep with the king or chain to pawn.
You either push the pawn one, or you put it on f7. Your king.
Okay, we are going to. Now here, the king.
Well, he's gonna play king d6 then, and still winning, but not easy. But you can push the pawn. His king is too far away from e8.
King here.
That's winning, not the fastest, but it's winning.
Because if I go to here and open the line,
Yes,
it's good or bad?
it's also winning, but it's not the fastest.
How? Or which?
Neither of them are the fastest way to win.
And who is the fastest? What is the fastest way to win?
King to f7.
King to f7. Here.
Because then you protect e6, e7, and e8. So the next three moves are pawn, pawn, queen.
It's funny, good a lot of.
And now you can promote to a knight. No.
Now I have to take the.
Now you have to stalemate black.
This is my turn.
Show us your technique.
Yeah. You are a bit crazy. I'm gonna be crazy, man.
Dancing with the king. You're going to go all the way down to f1 with the king. Is that your plan? Colombo is selling the beer's skin before we hunted it. He's selling you beat Stockfish level 5, but let him finish. Let him finish. We'll see.
Check. No problem. I have checks.
I've seen you creating all kinds of stalemate before, so
Uy.
nice.
Like we say in Spanish, se mascó la tragedia.
Yeah.
The tragedy is very close. Was very close.
Yeah, especially in this moment.
Yeah. I was.
In this moment.
I was.
Is he gonna move the king?
I was looking your face.
Okay, not bad. 26 moves.
I think you can be better.
Can be better, yes. So king e4 was good. King here,
The main idea is king always in the same file. Try to keep close with the other king.
you need to kick the king out of here, because this is the promotion square.
Yeah.
So the most important thing in life is to get the pawn there. And for that you're going to be... The king is going to need first to push this king out by using the opposition, so that the king is not here. And then score the pawn, defend the pawn while he advances. So here you can already do this. But here once he's out, for example here, if he goes back, what do you do?
Move the pawn.
You push the pawn, you win the opposition, and then if he goes to one side, you go to the other, and then you push.
Okay. See, we need to keep.
The important thing is to win the opposition at the proper moment, and not push this pawn when you can lose the opposition. John said this was definitely the fastest mate possible. 26 moves. I'm not so sure.
For me, it's a great thing. I didn't
Stalemate. Yeah, we're making progress.
6 months ago, I have the record 3 stalemate in a row.
3 stalemate in the same stream.
Yeah, in a row.
In a row, yeah. Let me see if I can do. Let me see if I can do better than 26.
You are totally lost.
We're more or less repeating the same line, I think.
Yeah, they promote now.
What does opposition mean? Matching the same file?
You're forced to
Okay.
keep close your king.
Yeah, I didn't move the king as you
Yeah.
you were dancing with it.
Yeah, but with the queen you're forced to move to near your king. Stalemate is very, very, very.
Yeah, I'm gonna stalemate now. Now, what's your suggestion?
For a stalemate or for win?
Push the king here?
For a stalemate or
For
win?
stalemate.
No, I think the best way to get a stalemate is queen
G2.
Queen
Here. Yeah, you are so good.
or C2. C2 is.
This is so boring doing this way. Can I do this way? Nah. Okay.
You are delayed your success.
Okay, 19. Wow.
Well, you can do it in 2 or more less.
What does the position mean? Matching the same file? Well, a position is when the kings are facing each other and like this. And in this case, white is not forced to move because we still have to tempi with the pawn. But black, if it's black's turn, black is forced to move, and black doesn't want to move. Black wants to keep the king in the promotion square to prevent the promotion. So this is what opposition means, to be...
How you play if you are
defending.
Black, yeah. How do you avoid the other guy promote?
Yeah, let's... where can I put another position? Okay, I'm going to put a similar position, but in this case already a draw, to show the technique to defend. Clear board. Now black has a pawn, but we are in time to take the position, I think. Let's do it this way. Or prevent mate against the Stockfish 8. Maybe we can, yeah, maybe Stockfish tricks us. I think this is a draw. White to play. Yeah, continue from here, play with the machine. Stockfish 8, play white.
Yeah, I only want to learn
So,
how to defend.
I think this is a draw because he's not in time to push to put the king in front of the pawn. So we probably can do the draw with these moves, but I think we can do it with this one also because of the distant opposition. Anyway, the basic technique is to put the king in front of the pawn.
To stop the pawn.
Yeah, as simple as that.
But but if the other king is close,
if the king
you're forced to move.
If the king can be in front of the pawn, it depends which side has the opposition. It's a win or a draw. But if the king is behind the pawn, it's going to be a draw. Now this is important technique. Just put the king back and forth in front of the pawn.
Yeah. Now you have to force to move.
Now that the king is behind the pawn, it's not a problem if we go here.
Yeah.
But he wins the opposition, but it's not a problem. But the easiest is to keep like this, just in front of the pawn.
Ah, because he's forced to move the king.
Yeah, okay. If he pushes, we win the position.
Now he moved the pawn and you put the
If he
king.
pushes the pawn, I step in these two squares in front of the pawn. I'm gonna be back and forth. I can pre-move king up. I will be up and forth until he prevents. In this case, I do this.
And after that, you are not forced to move the. Ah, okay, you have to move back. And
I pre-move.
okay.
If he allows me, I will keep back and forth. I don't mind taking the pawn if,
Yeah,
if he doesn't defend it.
You take it wrong. In any case, he is going to promote in this situation. If you are doing the same move
Huh?
with your king. In any case,
Yeah.
blacks could promote. Or
Black cannot promote here.
Okay.
If I do this,
Only if you are a mistake. If you
Yes.
have a mistake.
which could be a mistake, instead of going here, to go here or here is a
And
mistake.
allow to move one square.
So let's lose this position. It's casual, don't worry. You are not going to lose rating points. If I put it here, I'm losing.
He moved the pawn, no?
Because he moves the king here,
And you can
wins the opposition. And then, or the other way around, it's the same. The thing is, it's a concept of pushing the pawn to the 7th in a silent way, without being check. If you can push the pawn to the 7th rank without being check, you are winning. And he's winning now, because now I'm forced to this only move. So he forces me out.
I move the king
Yeah,
to protect.
I want
the
this position to be his turn, so that it's a stalemate. Now I have to go here, and
Move
he
the
is
king to
he escorts the
protect
pawn to promote.
Okay.
So that's the way you lose this position.
Okay.
So the basic technique, up and down in the two squares in front of the pawn. If he prevents that by putting the king, you win the position, and there's no way to make progress for him.
Okay.
Now we're losing because we chose the line.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting.
And this is like the easiest, simplest endgame to know. You need to know this by heart.
Okay.
Now, a nice exercise to practice the opposition. Can I go again to analysis board or editor directly? I think. Clear board. And Vallejo recommended this exercise. Yeah, like this also. White to play, yes. Continue from here, play with a machine. Stockfish level 8 with white. Okay, so you're white, you have to win this position against the machine, and you would say, oh, this is too easy, right?
You are in a good position, a good way.
Yes, of course. But
get.
there's one rule. You need to do checkmate, but you can move the rook only once.
In all the sequence.
In all the sequence, you need to move king, 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 and when you move the rook, it has to be checkmate.
Okay.
So
you need to move 6
so
times the king.
At least. This is a way to practice opposition, because you need to trap the other king with your own king by the means of opposition until you can deliver checkmate.
I don't know if I know it. If I could.
Yeah. Yeah, you lost the opposition, so I don't think you can do it without moving the rook on at least twice now. Okay, you can win it again because black doesn't know what is your exercise.
We can
That's
stay.
repeating.
Motherfucker. I can't put king here because he put an escape.
In some positions you can put it there, but not now. Now you don't have the opposition, so not a lot you can do.
No, because if I repeat, he will repeat.
Yeah, that's the problem, because you lost the opposition. What did I say about the opposition? You need to use it.
Now I am going to have to
Start over.
force to start again or move the rook.
Okay, move the rook to f2 and try again from there. Rook to f2, so that you win the opposition again. And start from here. The opposition, you already lost it again. You're not paying attention to what you're doing. But you're moving the rook. There you go. Don't move the rook until you do mate now.
My king always have to be face to face with the other king.
That's
Here.
one kind of opposition, yes. But I'll
Here.
select that.
That's right, sorry.
And now, this is an important moment. If you go to h5, he's gonna repeat. But you have another way to use your king now. This is the moment where if you put your king in front of the rook, he cannot escape because he's too far away.
He can move.
He cannot move there because it's mate. If you put it on f6. Know what I'm saying? King f6 pushes the king back.
Here.
Yes, because if he goes to h6, it's mate with the rook. So this way you are pushing him back.
Now.
Yes. And finally,
Here.
yes, you have the mate.
Okay, rematch.
Okay.
If I rematch now, I
Yeah, rematch, abort, and rematch.
Is the same idea?
Yeah. But you just need to keep the opposition. That's not the position. You're in white square. He has the opposition now.
I don't understand. How?
I mean, you resigned?
Yeah, I don't care. I only need to learn.
Okay. What?
The opposition is not only to
What
be
would be
in the same file.
No.
Face to face.
Opposition is here.
Yeah.
Distant opposition is here and here.
Okay, I only was thinking in the same line, face to face.
No, but if you put it here, it's not opposition because he can win the opposition.
Okay, you need to be one square empty.
To my mind, it's just the same color. It's easier to remember. Same color as your opponent's king if you are in the same file.
Now, we only have to be in the same square color than the other.
Yeah, in the same file, that's what happens.
Okay.
Here, here, or here.
Yeah.
But now, for example, let's say he goes here. I don't really want to go here. I mean, I'm not making progress. But it would be the position.
Yeah. then in the keep your G
Then
G3.
I need to see if he makes progress. I want to be, if he goes here, I want to be here. I'm not likely to go there, or here. And if he goes here, I want to be here. And if he goes here, I want to be here.
But you only can move one square.
Yeah, but it's where to put the king if not here. That's what I'm trying to think. So maybe now I can go here.
Now you can go here.
Maybe.
Because he's far.
If I go here, he can win the distant opposition. If I go here, he can win the distant opposition. So by that rule, I will go here, but then I'm making no progress, because if he goes here, I have to go back. But what if I go here?
He moves.
If he goes here, I have access to this. If he goes here, I have access to this. And if he goes here, he's still in H, so I can keep making progress in F.
Okay.
So he went here. I have this square for the opposition. And we advanced one move. And now here, the opposition will be here.
Move to the F.
But I can move to the F again. And I can win the opposition now. And now it's where I can move to the F and he cannot go down because of the checkmate. So I'm pushing the king. Opposition. F. And now the same you did. And boom.
And in the endgame, in this kind of endgame, start in the other area of the table, you need to move the opposite king to square. If black king was
Yes.
in the middle, for example c4, c5,
Yes.
you need to first moves here him one square.
I mean,
In the middle of the table, you is not possible.
in the middle of the board he has more files, but this is an exercise. This is not chess.
No,
with a rook.
I was thinking about to.
But the opposition works in all the boards.
To get this to get this position, and after that I know. Now I know I have to do to win always.
Yeah, but
I mean,
this is just to practice the opposition with the king.
If then games are with this piece, I try to get the other king was closed in a square of the board. I mean, H, G, A, B.
What is the question?
If it is a good idea first to move the opposite king one side of the board, and after that do this kind of sequence. The move.
But it depends on the position and what you're doing. If you have a pawn to promote, you need to push the king out of the promoting square.
I was thinking with the same piece, but not starting in this position, you know.
Yeah, but in real chess,
transposing,
translating, moving
to the situation, and after that I feel comfortable and safe. I have to do to get checkmate.
Yeah, but to do checkmate with the rook, you don't do this exercise. This exercise is to practice the opposition.
Yeah,
but with the rook, you have better checkmate techniques.
This is I'm asking you if you advise to.
The key is to understand the technique of the opposition, because it allows you to solve all kinds of situations.
Mm-hmm.
When you're trying to promote a pawn, you want to use the opposition to force the opponent's king out of the promotion square, as we saw. But in other situations, you want to force the king to a side of the board to checkmate it, or to stop defending some pawn. I mean, you depending on the situation, you use it for...
The main idea of this exercise is learn to get...
the technique, to practice the technique of
not the endgame, the opposite situation. King win, sorry, win the opposite.
Yeah, not winning, of course. There's another exercise, but I think we cannot do it with a stockfish. That is king versus king. Just that. And you win if you get to the other rank, to the 8th rank.
Yeah.
But you need to play with the opposition, because if your opponent... But it's just king versus king. So stockfish will say it's a draw, and we cannot play on. But it's... The exercise is you start like this, empty board.
Only kings.
Yeah, only kings. Clear board.
I have a question. Does he know about the pawn square rule?
Yeah, we saw that. You should know it.
I don't know if I know it.
He probably forgot.
Sure.
So like this position, and your goal is to reach this one of these 8 squares. In that case, you win. But I think if I do continue from here, stockfish will say draw. No more moves to play, because in real chess this is a draw. But for example, if you had to play with white, which move do you do? To try and
Get
reach.
it's the same idea.
Yeah, because if you think about it, in this position, if you have the opposition and black is forced to move, you are gonna reach the so you need to keep the opposition all the time in this exercise. So what is the first move?
A2.
Yes. And if here?
B3.
Okay. Here?
B4.
B4. Black won the opposition.
Okay. C3. Sorry.
C3. Okay, I go back to B7.
It's the same, but opposite side. If I move to C4, we lost the opposite.
Yep.
And if I move to B4, we lost the...
Yep.
Then, if we win the opposite, we need to move to B3.
Again.
Yeah.
We repeat in this position.
A4, no?
It's the same as A4.
Yeah.
Okay. It's the same as the previous exercise with the rook. At some point you need to make progress, not only
I
keep dancing.
I lost these cards.
So here I think I'm gonna play this.
If I move to B5, we win in this situation. And
We lose the position.
we lose. Okay, because we have to change the role, because I have to do now a move that after that I can win the opposite. Now I have to put my king in the lost square.
In the?
Not in the right square, but very close to the right square.
Okay. Yeah, there are a lot of options for black. So
A5.
A5. Okay. I think I'm still winning. Now I'm gonna go here because this would be so easy for you, and this would be also, well, maybe not so easy for you, but Easy. This is easy as well. Let's try this.
A6. B6.
Yep.
A7.
There you go. And at some points, okay, this comes from here. This came from King B6 came from here.
Come back here.
No, because it's editing mode.
okay, you are not.
Because this is not chess.
Yeah, not playing.
So I went here. Yeah, you're pushing me the same way we did in the exercise with the rook. If you compare this with the F file and this with the H file.
Yeah.
By doing this, you're pushing me back. In this case, I don't want to allow you to run. So. Okay. Now I would like to show you, well, the square rule, the rule of the square, you know it.
Yeah, now I understand.
No.
This is the square rule.
No.
Not what is the square rule. Now I understand the rule. The opposite. The opposite.
Okay.
Maybe I know it yet, but I don't remember it.
You know it already, yes. Why to play and win.
Okay, I remember it. You draw an imaginary square and you can avoid
This square.
Yeah.
And, well, in this case, there's no square, but okay, this is square.
Yeah. White king is
In good shape. White king is in good shape to stop that pawn.
Yeah.
And black king is not. So, if it's white's turn, what is the only move that wins here for white?
Move the king.
This is a draw, because black enters the square.
And then move the pawn.
Yeah, this is the only move that wins.
Keep the distance.
Keep the square away from black's king. And that wins, because we're still defending this.
Yeah.
No, we don't need to keep moving.
Because of the length of each square or line,
Yeah.
if the number of squares there are from pawn to
the promotion square. Yeah, or you can trace a diagonal if it's easier for you. I don't know. And so black's not in the square, white is in the square, so push the pawn, you win. If it's black's turn, the only moves to draw are these ones, to enter the square immediately.
Black's.
Well, I lie. Those are not the only ways, because black can also do this. Then yeah, you need to move this, you cannot push the pawn. But at some point, like here for example, if he does not promote, he needs to enter the square, and it should be a draw. Now there's an exception to the square rule, that is blah 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 blah.
Did you read John Jones said? Knight f3, king f3.
Also looks attempt compared to f2 if pawn moves. King to f3, losing? Okay, never mind. In this position, black to play, is it a win for white or a draw?
I think it's a draw because you said before it's a step turn. to the square rule. I think
Black to move.
black can avoid to promote, I think.
Okay, I think he doesn't. Okay, if we draw the square, this is the square, right?
Yeah.
So
I
If
confused.
black-
Now I confused because before
yeah,
the other square was 4 squares.
yeah, because the pawn was here.
Yeah.
This was the square in the previous one.
Always have the same length in each side.
Yeah, of
Because
course.
If not, it's not.
If not, it's not a square. Yes, true. And now it's here. This is 7. So
Yeah, 7, 7, 7.
So this is the exception to the rule. It seems like black can draw by moving the king here or here, entering the square.
Yeah.
But the problem is this is the starting position of the pawn, so the pawn
Because
can
he
move.
has. Okay, I remember it. You moved 2 squares in
Yeah.
one move.
Exactly. So this is not the real square. The real square is this one, the the smallest one.
Yeah.
It's the same. I mean, since the pawn can be on a4 in the next move, it's the same a pawn on a2 than a pawn on a3 for this rule's purpose. So black is not in time to stop the pawn in this position.
For one move.
So that's the only exception to the square. The rule of the square.
I didn't remember it, but I know.
But you knew it.
Yeah, I know. You explained it to me before. I think in the first class or the second class. You
Yeah,
explained to me this idea.
So you draw the square based on where white is on white's turn before they moved. Yeah, on where the position, where the pieces are. I don't know if white's going to move the pawn or the king. You just draw the square here, and if you are inside the square, well, this is the wrong square, as we said. You draw the square in the current position, and then you see which turn is it. Here, black is not in time, even if it's his turn. Here, black is in time only if it's his turn. If it's white's turn,
yeah, but in this case,
the square
you are not
is
going
here.
to move the king, obviously.
If you are white, of course. Yeah. Okay.
I have to leave at 20 p.m.
Okay.
We can play 1 or 2 games.
Nice.
After that, I have to
Nice. You should close the curtain light. Yeah, I know.
Now the summer is very close and there are a lot of light time.
Yeah.
The nightfall comes very later. In
The
Spain.
silhouettes are funny though. Okay. It's the problem is the curtain is there. It's not a.
Yeah, we don't have curtains.
We don't have a proper curtain. What do you want to play?
Knight 60.
Do we create a game?
Or challenge with one of the guys. I don't know.
Well, if they send a challenge, we're gonna accept casual chess 960.
Yeah.
This way,
Yeah, random. I don't care.
hand and brain,
Obviously.
obviously.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You are Jesus Christ.
Oh, the Count is streaming.
Do you know it?
He's Christian Chirila. Yesterday Vallejo was playing him, Bullet.
Yeah.
They were both streaming. And after he ended with Chirila is when I started playing Vallejo.
Okay.
And I was playing with my teammate. I was watching Vallejo stream and I was playing with one of my teammates in Lichess, yes. And Vallejo said, "Who challenged me to Orde?"
About the other game.
I didn't abort it. I sent the challenge and started blitzing out my moves against my teammate. We agreed on it was the last game,
Yeah,
but
more important to play with.
it was very close. Okay, who's the hand?
I think I the brain. No, I the hand.
Okay, pawn.
This is knight 16. Okay.
John Jones says, I think an important thing to know in pawn king endgames too is that king can't take a pawn protecting another pawn if the files are open. Ah, yeah, we saw that also, but probably Quartillo does not remember pawn. The pawns that are defending each other. Yeah, we should see that next day.
Okay.
I wanted to see some pawn. Some practical endgames like Philidor's position or so, but we need to start with the basics. Bishop. There you go. There you have it. Colombo pointed out in the chat.
Yay.
No problem. This is casual. They can tell us moves. Can he castle
Now.
long? Yeah, I think he can castle long in this position because
yeah.
we're threatening b8. If he castles long, the rook goes to d8. It's funny, but he can castle long and save the rook. Anyway, he didn't. Bishop. He could castle long and save the rook. Yeah. Okay, so... knight. Pawn. I don't think the computer would allow to move that pawn.
Yeah. I was thinking.
You can try it, but... Joaquin Celao. He's probably Joaquim.
Maybe it's a Brazilian guy.
Yeah, maybe. But he's using the king part of the name, like the king of chess. Queen. King.
Is for this side, no?
Yeah, I think you have to put it over the rook, on the rook. Yes.
Okay,
it's long castle.
In this situation, I don't remember.
We have a knight without moves. Okay, that's a bishop. That's an annoying bishop. Pawn. Forcing him to threaten checkmate? Okay. Yeah, or e5 or g7. The three of them are good
I
moves.
didn't think it. Maybe he put here.
Yeah, or e3. Queen takes e3, winning a pawn.
You never mind the other guy could make a mistake. This is
oh, what could his threat be? Pawn. Good job. Well, good calculation. Because he could take en passant. You consider that, right?
Yeah, but he didn't because he was scary about the.
Yeah, but if
Spain.
he takes en passant, he renews the threat, and then we have to take with the pawn. Okay.
You
saw.
are supposing
saw our
the
queen.
other guy plays like you, and
No,
this is very
I'm
unusual.
I'm supposing the other guy plays well, which is what you
It's
have
a
to
good, it's a
suppose.
good idea, but
Knight.
it's a good idea.
Ah, you want to lose
My knight.
a pawn and open the diagonal again, so
Yeah.
that he can checkmate us.
Ah, don't worry.
You see, we have a knight on f1.
Yeah,
I
moved the
I didn't
pawn,
like it.
I moved the pawn to give
Pawn.
a sequence.
Knight.
Knight.
Yeah, we had the previous knight on b3, so why don't putting another knight on b3?
Huh?
Nah, never mind.
B3. What are you talking about?
Yeah, the knight was huge on b3.
B3.
Yeah,
Here.
yeah.
How? Okay. We are lost.
Why? No, we are not lost. What is the knight doing on h2?
I don't know. Where do you want to put it? Here.
On b3? I want it on b3.
B3.
Yes.
From here.
Yes,
How?
92, knight b3.
Ah, well,
It's not-
okay. In 2 steps. Not
Of
one.
course.
Okay. Okay. It's 2 steps. Okay.
You have to suppose the other guy plays well unless it's against me. That reminds me of this typical sentence by Ben Feingold. When he teaches something, he says, and this is bad or this is good, unless you're playing me. If you're playing me, do this. Okay, put in some pressure. That's actually annoying. It wouldn't be with... never mind. So c3, if he sacrifices, we can have queen c2. Wow, rook c6 also. Oof.
Here.
No, he has rook c6. And we are with our pieces too far away. Oh, I'm gonna say I think we're lost.
I think I
I'm gonna say
you to
pawn.
move early.
Pawn. Oh!
This is the
That-
most important move.
He has checkmate in 2. He has
Don't
checkmate
worry.
in 2
Don't
with
worry.
that move.
He didn't see it. He didn't see it. He is going to move the knight.
It's a check.
He
He's
is
gonna see
going
it.
to move
He saw
he saw.
king. You choose the other. Maybe he doesn't see bishop c3. He saw.
Okay, I need to answer the phone.
Okay, so we stop or
Yeah, I think I have to.
how did Quartillo learn the square so fast? I don't know. He does a lot of. He plays a lot and he does a lot of tactics, I think. I think we're leaving. Let's see. Do we finish?
Yeah, we have to.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. I have
Okay.
To, I have to go.
Problem. It was good. We learned some stuff. We
Yeah.
learned anti-chess.
And review.
By the way,
some themes.
let me analyze one quick thing about this game. Although we lost, we shouldn't have lost. But he had long castle. Here he can long castle and save the rook.
But I think
It's legal.
I think is something wrong because
No.
in the sequence for a moment he put it on check.
No.
Yeah, the king is
Look.
in the square of the bishop.
No. The rule of chess is the king cannot be in check. It's not. The rook cannot be moved previously. It hasn't moved, and they cannot be in check.
During the sequence.
All the squares where the king, between the king's initial position and the king's final position, which is between c8 and c8.
But
The king never goes to here to castle.
in a moment he is in
No.
d8.
You do this to castle, but the castle move passes from here to here. The king never passes for that square.
You need to move first the king, not?
Yeah, to tell lichess to castle, yes, but the position goes from here to here. The king does not move. The king does not go through that square.
Ah, okay.
It's the same happens in regular chess, in standard chess. I mean, when you want to castle long and someone is attacking the rook on a1 or the square on b1, you can still castle because the king only reaches c1. It's a legal move. It's a legal move here.
If you can do it, if this is the no, there are questions.
Yeah.
Maybe okay, we can discuss, but
Yeah, it's
you
probably
can do it.
because the rook, in some starting positions you have the rook here and the king on g1, and it's the longest castle ever. And
Okay, claro.
yeah, and sometimes it's confusing because the rules are the same. If you have the king on g1 and the rook on a1, the king ends on c1 with long castle. So
You move a lot of squares.
yeah, so they cannot be attacked g1, f1, e1, d1, or c1.
Yeah.
If any of those is attacked, you cannot
need,
castle.
You need all the
But-
squares protected.
But here, since the starting position is the same as the final position, as long as you are not in check, you can castle.
Anyway, you always need an empty square, no? To do it.
You need no pieces between the king and the rook. In this
For
case,
example, like
they are together. So,
For example,
but you need to move the queen to castle short.
like the blacks are now.
Yeah.
You can castle.
Here, yes.
If the rook are in d8, the other rook is in d8.
No, if this is here, you cannot castle.
This is I am talking about.
And
You need a square
and-
empty to move.
White cannot castle short because there's a queen in the middle and also piece here, and he cannot castle long because the rook needs d1 square.
Okay. Yeah. This is why.
And also,
why
if you start with a rook on a1 and a king on b1,
you can. Or not.
when you castle, you end up with the king on c1 and the rook on d1. So you need those two squares free to be free.
But in this situation, you always need a empty square.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
need this
if
this
king,
square is empty,
If king is on c1 and rook on b1,
like this.
you need c or d empty or both.
You need d empty. C is the king. You just need the d1 square empty here.
Okay.
Black did empty the square. That's why he can castle now.
Yeah.
But
But
he didn't see
I
it.
made a mistake because don't have sense. King start on a1.
No,
you
but
are in the square.
But on b1 it can. A starting position can be with the rook on a1 and the king on b1. And then after castles, they are going to be on c1 and d1.
But
So
now-
c1 and
now-
d1 need to be empty.
Now we have in 960 never queen or never king start on a or 8 square.
No, it cannot be.
Never.
No, because there's the rule that you have
need to
you need to
have the
have-
possibility to
castle both sides. So
to
you need to
castle.
have one rook each side of the king.
Yeah, any case.
And the other rule is the two bishops have to be different color.
Yeah.
I think those are the only two restrictions. And all the possibilities with those two restrictions are 960 possibilities, including the regular chess one. So that's why sometimes people call it chess 959
Yeah.
instead of 960. Okay, it was fun.
Yeah, very very fun.
We have to go.
Yeah.
So thank you guys. I'll see you on Thursday.
Thursday's night.
Colombo said, so it should also be like en passant where rook can be taken while it's traveling but only next move. Well, see you next day. No, we're not going there. Okay, bye guys.